What's good, people? Welcome back to another video. All right, so basically today is Wednesday and I'm going to give you guys an update concerning my 5k profit my account that I just bought and I'm still trading it. Okay, so in the last video I showed you guys my trades and how much money I've lost so far. Okay, I think in last video we are down about I think 1.2% or thereabout. All right, so today this is a new week basically, and I'm going to show you guys the update on that account. All right, and the progress I've made so far. Now that video was made last week Thursday. All right, my last video. So on Friday I was able to took a trade on GBP JPY, which is this one you are seeing here right now. Okay, so I took this trade on Friday last week after I uploaded that video. So the trade was basically on drawdown throughout the weekend, so I held it throughout the weekend, right? And coming to this week, guys, I haven't taken any new trade at all, right? This trade you're seeing here is actually the trade I took last week. But guess what? We are actually, at break even currently, right? So market, I've recovered my loss now with this single trade I took on GBJPY, and now I'm even on, break even. So I'm back to $5,000, right? But I'm still holding, right? I'm still going to go and show you guys, all my thought process in that particular trade and where I'm looking to take profit. Okay, so but currently we are floating about $200 in profit. Okay, and today is Wednesday, so I still have two more trading days, right, to hold this trade. So my whole aim in this trade is at least for it to take me back to at least 2% before I close it. So I will head it till on Friday, all right, and I'll see the outcome of it. But as of today, guys, I'm actually at break even. And bro, this is insane. This is to tell you that is it this training you are taking, right? You just have to trust yourself, right? And if you have a good risk to reward, you don't need to bother much. Even if when you're in loss, if you're in drawdown, don't bother, right? Just know that if you catch that move, you're going to make your money back. All right, you don't need to start. One of the reason why people fail, right, most of the time in this trading industry is when you don't even believe yourself. Do you understand? From this particular problem now, I'm going to understand so many things. If you don't believe in yourself in the first place, I don't think you should be in this industry, because this industry rewards, right, your decisions. So at each point in time in your life that you're making decisions, okay, you need to be sure that this one you're making is going to favor you. Because when it comes to trading, if you make a bad decision, you are going to see the results instantly, right? So I'm basically going to go ahead and then show you guys, how I take analyze this particular trade, and what's the reason why I entered, all right, and why I'm also expecting the market to reach this place I want it to get to, because all of these things will make you understand why you should trust your whatever you should trust your strategy, okay, and also believe that whatever you are doing, that you is the mastermind of everything in this market. All right, so let's go now and let me show you guys why I took the trade and also why I think that you're going to go in my direction. All right, so let's go, guys. So this is the trade right here, and you can see it is still running right in massive profit. Okay, if I should check, it's around about 300 pips in profit. Okay, so but this is my target here, that is around 500 pips. Now you guys know that I am a swing trader, so basically what you can see here is this trade. Now it is very simple the way I trade. Okay, it is very simple. My trading style is very simple, right? Let me explain how I trade again. All right, so look at it. If I am looking to buy a market, look at the way I trade. It's very simple, right? So if it's an uptrend, when market is going to an uptrend, it creates a series of resistance zone and support zone. That's how markets go, right? Simple like that. Okay, so what I do is very simple. Okay, when I come to the chart, I'll just identify my support zone, right? Now where market would likely going to react. Do you understand? So in this case now, I've seen that market is an uptrend. Market likely is going to react at support zone. So what I'm going to do is that once market comes to that support zone, I'll go to this now is going to be my 4-hour time frame. Like for example, this one now is going to be my H4 time frame. Okay, that's when I'm looking for my structure and all of those things in my 4-hour. Although most of the time I started from the weekly time frame, then I'll come out to 4-hour. So once market comes to that my support zone in 4-hour, what I do next is simple. I simply go down to 15 minutes. All right, so if the market drop down here, so this is now 15 minutes coming down. It's very simple. That's what I do. I don't like do much. Once it comes to this 15 minutes, this is the 4-hour support zone. So I'm now in the 15 minutes. What should I do? I want to be looking for a shift in market structure, right? Or I will look for what? A pattern. Do you understand? That I'm going to use to trade, right? So some people can use a shift market structure, some people can use a pattern, right? But me, sometimes I use pattern, I also use shift market structure, right? All these things is what I use to trade. Do you understand? Once I am in the support zone on the 4-hour. Now let me explain. You can see what happened here now. Then basically here is going to be my buy point, right? I'm going to buy from this zone, okay? And I target the next high. That's how I trade. It's very simple. So let's go to the chart and you guys can see what I'm saying. If you come here now, that's what happened. Remember, I'm in the 1-hour time frame. If I still go to 4-hour, you're going to see the same thing happening over there. Look at when markets come to this zone. You see the way I plot my zones. Let me come to 4-hour so it look much clean. You see the way I plot my zones. These straight lines are my zones. Once markets come to this my zone, what did you notice here? This market forms a pattern, and this pattern is a reversal pattern. So it is formed what we call head and shoulder pattern. Do you see it? Where you have the head, the shoulder, and the neckline. So here become the left shoulder. All right. Now this one have become the right shoulder, which is here. This become the right shoulder here now, and this one becomes the head. So this is what happened here. So once I observe this pattern at a major support zone, remember, not just anywhere, a major support zone, I just buy. And that's what I did here. Just buy, although I got the entry on the 15 minutes basically, but this is what it is. You can see it very clearly. This thing here is formed, and this particular pattern is a very strong reversal pattern. Once you catch it, the market is obviously going to go in that direction for a very long time. Do you understand? So that is why I'm still holding this trade, because where I want to take my profit is at this high, this particular high here, because I want market to at least complete this third touch at this zone. This high is where I'm targeting, this place, and this is where I'm targeting. So I believe that in the next 2 days market should at least come and take out this liquidity here. Hope you understand. That is basically what I'm targeting. So I'm going to show you guys how the trade looks like in MT5, okay? But this is it. You guys remember my last trade that I took on JPY that I showed you guys, that took me out, that I closed early last week? Look at the trade here. It is the same thing. It is very simple. Once you are in a support zone in the high time frame, it can be in daily support zone, it can be weekly support zone, it can be 4-hour support zone. Look for those patterns or change in market structure, then you're going to buy. Very simple. You don't need to stray. Look at how beautiful this trade looks like. Although I'm not on this trade because I actually closed out. Do you understand? So I was actually looking to get into trading this second drop, but I didn't get a trade because obviously I'm already on the JPY trade, so I don't want to over leverage the account because I'm trading prop firm, right? But this is basically how my trade goes. It's very simple this way, like very easy to understand and navigate. Do you understand? So that's how I look at my trade, and that's how I trade. Also look at the one I also caught on US30, but this is on my smaller account that I trade. Okay, this is not my profit account that I catch this trade on US30. You can see the same thing happen here, the same practice. You can see this trade once the market is on the 4-hour support zone. If I get out to 15 minutes, you're going to see it now. On the 15 minutes, see what happened. This way I got my entry. Do you see what's happened here? Market shifting to the to the upside right here now, and I got my entry. Look at it, massive buy. Massive buy. Very simple. You don't need to do much. Just follow it step by step. The way I teach you. The only thing that you need to have patience enough to wait for market to reach to your zone, because we are trading from zone to zone. You don't just scalp within the trend. We are trading from zone to zone, so you have to wait and be patient enough. Because if you miss a particular trade, you may have you may not enter again, because you are not here to scalp along. You are here to catch it from a particular zone to the next one. Do you understand? So this is the trade now on my MT5. You can see the trade here on MT5. You can see where I got in right here. Okay, although right now I don't already break even on this. I don't even secure some profit already on this trade, as you can see. But you can see where I got in, right? You can see where I got in precisely right here. Okay, and boom, market start pushing up. I'm actually floating $98 in each of them. You can see that my equity is now back to $5,000. Okay, so I'm not at break even. I'm not aiming to keep making profits from this. Do you understand? So I hope you guys now understand how I trade, and how reason why I held it this long. Do you understand? This is almost getting to 4 days holding this trade. Okay, so like I said, it is very easy, and if you are trading on a higher time frame, it's going to give you less panic in the market, because you already know that, okay, I got this thing on the higher time frame, so it's likely going to go into the direction for a very long time, than when you are just scalping within smaller time frames. Although I'm not against it, right? It's just that my own schedule does not allow me to trade in a lower time frame. Do you understand? I'm not going to be even on the chart, looking at the chart and the rest of them. So that's why I choose this part. Okay. So guys, I hope this particular update, this is just for me to show you guys what is actually currently happening. All right. And I believe towards the end of the week, I'm still going to come up here now and show you guys how the week ended for me, if I ended the week in profit or not. Okay. So I'm going to see you guys in my next upload. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like in appreciation, and also subscribe down below. You can still share this video for more people to also start seeing my upload and learn from what I teach right here. Okay, so I'm going to see you guys in my next upload, and until next time guys, peace out.